Hello treasures, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. Thanks for stopping by. So in today's video I'm going to share with you how I made this nice looking, delicious and ready to eat dry catfish. Let's get started. So I started the day by going to the market to buy the catfish, and here I am in the market. This is the one I've chosen to buy. They have different sizes, and with the prices, the bigger it is, the higher the price. So I chose the one that my money could buy. So I allowed her cut the fish for me in the market there, because cutting catfish can be very difficult. And here we are back home. So we're going to go ahead now and wash the fish, wash and clean it very well, wash the slime. Catfish can be very slimy. So I will wash this, and I'll be washing it with salt and lemon.
A sprinkle of time, a dash of peace, gentle notes like a summer breeze, chopping sounds in harmony, kitchen tune so heavenly. Soft piano keys like simmering stew, warmth in every
I will start with the salt before cleaning it finally with the lemons.
melody flows through, rolling dough and stirring dreams, cooking life's most tender themes.
In order not to take much of your time, I will do this behind camera. So here we have our fish well cleaned. I've removed all the slime in it with the salt. In fact, salt did a whole lot of work with it. With enough salt in it, you can remove the slime. But if you're not okay with it, you go ahead and clean it off with the lemon. The lemon also will help to remove the smell from it.
Whispering flavors floating in the
The next thing is to get the fish ready for drying. So what I'm going to do is to sprinkle some salt into the fish, and also I have this fish seasoning. I also sprinkle it on it. Then massage it very well into the fish.
air. Each note blends like spices rare, a calm embrace of taste and sound. Treasure
Seasoning the fish with salt and the fish seasoning gives my dry fish a good taste. You can also use garlic powder and salt. It also gives the fish very good taste after drying it or after grilling it. In case you're grilling it, you can also use that.
kitchen where joy is found. Steam
After that, I'll then transfer the fish to my oven rack. But before doing that, I have to rub it some oil to avoid the fish sticking onto the rack. I also have my baking pan underneath the rack, so that the oil that will be dropping from the fish will go direct there without staining my oven and giving me much work for cleaning.
rising like a piano sigh, golden crust, the soft notes fly.
I'm done placing the fish on the rack, so the next thing is to transfer this into the oven and let it dry. And this is going to take about 2 hours or more.
Each corner dish, each key a spice, cause your kitchen where joy is found.
And after about 3 hours, here we have our dry catfish. The fish dried very well. So this can last for as long as you want it to last, because it dried very well. You can enjoy this and use it to cook any kind of soup or pepper soup. Yeah, so we've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed and safe. I love you all. Bye bye.
Gentle rhythms hum a tune, a recipe for peace in every sound, where love for food is truly profound.